The Formal Gamer, podcast for those with exquisite taste.
We return to Seathwaite, where the city glitters but hides a dark and dangerous underbelly. Two brothers, Locke and Key, are tasked with an assassination that will rock the city to its core. But are these wretched villains up to the task? Seathwaite is cutthroat, cruel, and unforgiving. Can Locke and Key keep their heads when all hell breaks loose? And who is the mysterious figure known as the Weasel? And will he be friend or foe?
Hi guys, welcome to episode 7 of season 9 of the Formal Gamer podcast. The intro is going to be really short because it's coming from the frozen tundra that is now England, and the microphone I'm using for it is actually so cold it's like painful to hold. So you know where we are on Facebook and Twitter and our website, formalgamer.com. There'll be a new bit of artwork coming out this week from Alice because Abu's character will be joining us next week, and it is amazing. So better than all that, and more important than all that, as I normally say, is that you enjoy the episode.
Welcome again, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Formal Gamer podcast, where we follow our dangerous hitmen Locke and Key, who are now... Are they in the void?
Oh, not in the void.
No, not again.
Avoid the void.
Void on the void.
So what happened last...
Sorry.
What happened?
My catchphrase.
What happened last episode then?
So, we got out of the cell. Brilliant. Out of the cell.
Wonderful.
I'm a prisoner, pretending to be, at least, because my brother's leading me around. He's great.
I'm a guard, you know.
Let's try in voice, because we forgot that we're
Oh, yes.
I was the worst for that. Yeah. And then, in the kitchen, I fell over and knocked over a trolley.
Yeah.
A chicken drumstick went on my chest.
Yeah.
And we saw they're preparing cakes and coffees, which seemed important, but I couldn't work out why. Maybe just for poisoning later.
Yeah.
And then we snuck one way and went, oh, that seems dangerous, so we snuck off another way.
And then we found an interesting room, which might lead us to Jenkle later.
And we think it's called the heirloom room.
And then guess who appears out of bloody blue?
That guard. Is that who you're talking about, Locke?
Yeah, I wasn't, but that's fine, kid. That was a great, astute observation.
That centaur guard came in and was like, oh, let me have a look at these tubes. And we hadn't been interested in the tubes, had we?
Well, yeah, we had no, because we didn't know they were there, Key.
Well, the DM had said there's some tubes in the corner. It was like, yeah, fuck tubes. There's a cupboard over here, a suit of armour. There's all this interesting shit. And he was like, oh, why aren't you looking at these tubes I've made? Because they're tubes. Apparently I pronounced tubes now as well. Yeah.
You're almost halfway to a musical instrument.
Yeah.
Tubes. But then a little voice came out of the mirror.
No, not a little voice.
Oh, whose voice was it then, Locke?
Your best bloody friend, eh?
Yeah. Good old Galak.
And here we are.
So Gallic's back.
Halfway through the mirror.
Guess who's back? Galak.
I feel like we're going to have a song.
Yeah, it was Eminem.
Yeah, it's over now.
Yeah, no.
So you also stole some drugs?
Oh, yeah.
A lot of drugs.
Yeah,
And candles.
Yeah, you stole some of these magic candles.
And KJ's already tasted the wares.
So Gallic told you that he got in the mirror because he made the light go green, because green's his favourite colour.
Yeah.
Of course it is, he's green.
Well, how do you think the mechanism works?
So I'm assuming that the candle is lit, the lever is pulled, and it facilitates whatever this machine or magic or whatever the hell it is.
I'm assuming maybe
some
each
kind of a
colour is a
portal.
different place.
Exactly.
So
it's a question of where the doorways lead to.
But there's something important about the fact that it's in this room.
Yeah.
Because if
It means
Galak
that
can come
Jenkle-
back into this room, is each of the rooms it can go to as private? Or maybe some of them are just exits and not entrances as well? Because obviously, it's good for.
Although the interesting thing is the fact that Gallic has used a candle, gone through, and been able to come back without, we assume, using a candle, because he could be using multiple candles over there
on the other side, yeah. And
so we don't actually know that.
Doesn't
because
sound like the sort of thing Galak would have
No.
worked out.
But then that's very strange. The fact that he's used one candle, he's been able to go through, and then he can come back, whereas we weren't able to go through.
Yeah, so maybe it's because of his proximity to the, like, he stayed within it, so it didn't turn off. Because when he went further away, it sort of went back to normal mirror mode.
But then when he came back, I grabbed the hand, and we couldn't get through.
Well, but now we're in the void.
So Nori, no, that did work, didn't it? No,
did.
that's absolutely right. Well done, yeah. I completely forgot what we'd done.
So he's saying it did work, that Gallic
Yeah,
got
no,
away
sorry,
and
it
came
did
back.
work, yeah.
Yeah.
Put his hand through and he managed to...
So obviously it's
somehow
still
be sucked into
live.
something.
Yeah, but maybe is it live just for Galak or is it live for anyone? Like if a central
Yeah.
guard came to it, because
Is it aware of who's done it?
yeah, and there's an interesting. If it's just in a corridor, which it doesn't look like it was,
Hmm.
we didn't really look through to where Galak was particularly.
No.
No, the mirror was the mirror image of the room.
yeah, of this
but Gallic
room.
was just in it.
Yeah. Oh shit! So where are we going to go now?
I think anywhere's better than where we currely are.
Yeah.
It seems like quite a nice room, apart from Key's done some sick under the sofas.
So maybe it's just a version of this room without the sick.
Better room.
Well, no,
But with Galak, so
because Gallic's there, so there might be poo-poo.
swings and roundabouts in it.
Was there anything about the mirror that gave you...
There were
that's
roots
interesting?
into the ground,
Yes.
and that's weird.
That's very strange. We're feeling some, and also there was elven writing,
Eldrin.
Eldrin
El-
writing
Eldrin.
that
Yeah.
said, to
know my master's mind, feeling. Yeah, feel what my master feels
feeling,
to know
know
what
my master's mind.
No, brain. It was very
Sorry,
much
brain. Maybe
You also felt like you didn't translate it to the best
exactly.
of your abilities.
maybe mind.
So maybe
is-
it does mean
yeah,
mind because I wasn't able to translate.
Mind over matter.
There you go.
I don't know. I just said that. It doesn't mean anything on its own. Mind over matter.
So, you're in blackness. Key, did you follow in the mirror?
I grabbed him. I was holding
Yeah,
him.
there was no choice.
I'm holding him, and I'm also holding on to Gallic.
So you really want to like get a tight grip on the operation quite
I
literally.
don't trust anyone that's here. I feel like I have to be a little bit self-reliant, and I'm also a bit like a parent.
Look at this man. I didn't get captured. I didn't get put in prison. I wasn't so drunk I was sick. Oh, I think I'm so much better than you. Fine, I'm coming through the mirror.
So, you find yourself in darkness, completely disorientated. You don't know which way's up, which way's down.
That was like it was before.
You, Locke is in front. He's still holding on to Gallic's hand.
No. Gallic is pulling us through.
Yeah, so
Gallic is
I meant
leading
out of
where-
you two. You're
Ah,
in front.
sorry.
Can
Gallic,
I,
yes,
can I
okay.
see Locke?
It's pitch black, right? So we
no,
can't see anything.
Can't see anything.
yeah, complete pitch black. Locke, you feel a tendril wrap round your neck.
Do I? Is it
Roll
familiar
initiative.
tendril?
I don't know, you tell me.
That's what you're into.
9.
9. Where's all my dice?
+4. No.
I don't know. Right? It's just a dice roll.
Oh, the DM's lost his dice.
No, he's going through his papers.
So, right, you have first move. What do you do?
Oh fuck.
Hacking at something on your neck's difficult in pitch blackness. Maybe just try and rip it off.
Yeah. I think I grab. So sorry. Did you say the tentacle wraps around my
Yeah.
throat?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to grab the tentacle
Yeah.
and try to pull it off.
Okay, roll the strength.
But I'm already holding the other two, aren't I? So I'm going to have to let go of someone.
You are. Who do you let go of? Which is your favourite?
Well, obviously I let go of Gallic.
That's our exit of the void.
Yeah. So okay, it's a choice of who am I going to save myself and abandon my brother?
Yeah, thanks for keeping
Because
hold of me.
that Locke, although he finds his brother a nightmare.
Oh, tell me to rip it off. Because I'm still holding your hands.
That's a really.
I'll
great
use my other
idea.
hand to sort of, and I'm stronger
Yeah,
than you.
no, that's really
You
good.
could swap goes by saying...
Can I? Oh, well, but I can say something to
You
him,
can,
and he would
I'll let you let his
and can
his
we,
go take
okay.
your initiative.
I'm
Yep.
assuming we can hear each other, but
Yeah.
KJ, there's something round my throat. Rip it off.
Okay.
I
Roll
try and-
strength.
Yeah, I roll and I try and grab
Hopefully, you don't rip my neck off.
it. 12 plus my strength of... I think that's a +4. Sorry, I just get my sheet. Yeah, 12 plus 4, 16.
Okay. You rip, you grab and you rip this. You find it and you grab this thing and you rip it and you hear a rip sound, like a tear, like some kind of weird.
Maybe we shouldn't be ripping these things off. Maybe these things are going to take us through to wherever.
Yeah.
Galak is.
That's not what like.
It's around your neck, though.
I mean, Locke literally has some tendril wrap around his throat.
Yeah, I know.
He's not thinking, this might be part of the process.
Yeah, no, rip it off.
Okay, so you ripped it off, and this tendril's gone lifeless in your hands.
I've already got a rope around my neck, so maybe they'll think I'm fine.
Yeah. Well, he's already got one. It's gone lifeless in your hands, and at that moment, in front of you, a curtain opens, light shines in, and you see you're in a room with a bunch of vines hanging down with flowers on them. And Galak goes, "Stop playing silly buggers with the vines! Come on, get out here!"
Oh wait, so had I lost my grip on Galak? Had he?
Yeah, he'd already gone through the curtain.
Oh right, okay. What can we see?
So you walk out, and you see a slightly darker, dingier room, but it's not grimy.
Is there a mirror behind us?
It's really pitch black.
Oh right.
It's like you've gone through a staging area.
Okay.
With all these vines hanging down, pitch black. There's these real blackout curtains, but actually you've just gone into a normal room.
Okay.
This room is very very
Dark,
low lit, very dimly lit.
even with the curtains drawn by Galak.
Yeah. So even when you go out into the room, when you go into the room, you kind of take a sense of the room. This place is weird. It's a bit like you've probably hung out in a place like this before. It feels a bit creepy and weird, right?
Like a drug den, or like, this feels dangerous. There's a dangerous feel to the air.
It looks like a high class but dodgy brothel.
Oh right.
You look into the room. There's kind of red velvet wallpaper now.
This is
instead
where
of
all
stone.
the illegal shit, because the castle was not. This guy was sort of like a bastion of, like, he was into partying, and so the drugs weren't that shocking.
Yeah.
But this is we're finding his secrets.
Quite, yeah.
These
this is
are
very interesting. We're getting.
This is what Marlow wants to know about.
Yeah.
Galak,
Yeah, what?
when you went through the mirror,
Yeah.
did Black Tendril try and strangle you?
No.
Okay.
Why would the black tendril strangle me?
Tried to strangle Locke.
That's just a vine.
Oh. I ripped one of them about.
Why? It's just a vine. It's just for theatre.
It got round his neck.
Okay, Locke ignores this nonsense. Is there there's a curtain that's been drawn? Actually, you have dark vision, so you should.
Yeah,
be able to
I can just
a lot
see around.
more.
Yeah.
Actually, so I turn to KJ and I say, "KJ, tell me what you see in this room because I can't see."
I just have a look around. What can I
It's
see?
dimly lit, so you can see in the room, but it's hard to see details.
But then, if he's got,
so he can. So at
that's
the
what I'm
moment,
asking.
you're looking. You seem to have emerged from the corner of the room.
Okay.
And it feels like this room is an L shape, where the room goes kind of like, again, you don't have an orientation now really, but the room carries on going up, and then the room carries on round the corner.
Okay.
Are there any windows in this room?
No windows.
So
No
what were the
windows.
curtains then? Because Galak opened curtains.
They were to this sort of to whatever this portal mirror thing is.
Ah, sorry. Okay, so the curtains are hiding this.
So you were in this weird staging
Sorry,
area.
okay.
Yeah, so
sorry,
we came
okay.
through the mirror,
Yep.
and there's I'm gonna pull
but
back the curtains and look at that area because I have this dark
Yeah.
vision.
So there's these flowery vines that are just hanging down.
Are they real?
Yeah, they're real vines. Yeah.
Okay.
But is there a mirror? Or is it just fine?
There is a mirror,
Can I
yeah.
study the one I ripped?
Yeah.
So I can have a look at it and
Yep.
see if I recognise anything about it. No.
What did you get?
2.
Plus
Well, nature,
Yeah.
0.
2 plus 0. Okay, so you look at it, you don't know what it is, but you're quite happy because you stayed on your feet.
Yeah, I didn't.
You're like, this is good.
Yeah.
Okay.
But looking at it, just your natural insight,
And
you
do
will
they have
see
the
that this
tubes?
looks like a normal flower.
Do they have tubes at the side of the mirror?
So the stained glass tubes that we saw earlier, there's nothing this side.
Ah, that's very interesting.
So maybe, once you're through into this area, you're like in the trusted zone, so you can pass back into.
So actually, if you're in that room, you can get through. So that's an access point.
Yeah, but it's hidden, so not anyone could stumble upon it. But that means Jenkel doesn't need. So Jenkel takes some gentlemen into that room and gives them drugs. They can come through here to with and you said.
But obviously, is it interesting because that door is locked? The centaur, one of the centaur guards, maybe more, know about that room in the castle. Yeah. But he's trying to keep that a secret within the castle. But within this room, he doesn't mind it being. He trusts it safely.
Yeah,
because he hasn't locked it in some way.
So roll an insight for me.
18 plus a power.
You remember the centaur
22.
guards? Oh, good. Love it when you do that.
4.
From the centaur guards' interaction, he went over to inspect the mirror, and he went back and asked the servant about what goes on in that room.
Yeah, he asked if he knew what goes on in that room.
So from your insight roll, that would tell you that either he wants to know if the servant knows, or he wants to know what goes on in that room.
Yeah,
okay.
So I think maybe even the centaur guards don't know. Like,
so
the centaur guards think, oh, Jenkel entertains men in this room and the heirloom room. Yeah. Maybe they don't even know about the drugs. They think Jenkel is completely above board.
Yeah.
He's absolutely legal.
Which means
as anything.
actually the centaur guard won't, like, if he doesn't know, then he can't warn Jenkel if there is some relationship there. So we would have got away with getting through without anyone knowing.
Yeah.
As in Jenkel never knows that we've passed through.
And this is, Jenkel's going to have no idea we're here.
Exactly.
And he's not even going to have the right sort of guards on this end.
No. Well, we need to see. Cause
he might have more illegal guards because he's going to need some sort of protection, you'd imagine. But this is his secret life that he doesn't want anyone else to know about. This is what Marlow wanted to know. But
this we need to kind of figure out what this is and see how we progress. Okay, so what else was there? Is there anything else?
There's lots else in the room. Okay. So looking down the room, it's this L shape.
Pick up everything.
In the where kind of the border of where the section you're in hits the kind of junction of the L shape.
Sure.
There are a set of wooden stocks painted black. And either side of the stocks, and it's quite a wide room, so it's kind of 15,
as
20
in like
scrop.
Stocks where a person would.
Right,
okay.
There are 2 suits of armour that are painted white.
Do they look as high quality as the one in the heirloom room?
They don't. But they do still look like suits of armour. The one in the heirloom room looks like old, like antique armour. This one, they just look like a good set of armour.
So they look functional.
They look like they don't look like real metal. They don't look like they're...
Yeah, they're not for show.
Yeah.
Is there dust underneath them? Have they been used recently? Or are they just statues?
So... There is no dust.
Okay, so they are used.
But it's not a dusty room. This is a clean place, even though it's dimly lit.
Clean.
Yeah, but everywhere has dust. Like, that's how you check for anything.
It's very. Well, again, it depends how often it's cleaned.
Cleaned, yeah.
We really need to figure out what this is.
Yeah.
We need to get out and see what this is.
But if it's clean, that suggests it's part of like there's that's even more interesting. Yeah, there's actually an establishment here.
Okay,
I checked for the stocks for blood. Or like any hairs and stuff like that in it. See if they're used.
You can find a hair. Roll a perception.
Just the one.
Yeah. Botch.
I now have a look. 5. Nope.
+4.
So you do find hair in it, but there's
+5 investigation.
Wonderful. So you do find a hair in it. There doesn't seem to be blood around there, but like I said, this is a clean place. It seems like this is well.
I turn to Gallic, and I say, Gallic, how far have you explored here?
Well, I obviously went round the corner. I had a look. I went in one of the suits of armour. It's fine in there. I wouldn't live in there though. And round the corner, I wanted to have more of a look, but there's an old man there, so I thought I'll just leave it.
Can the old man hear us now?
Huh? No, he's just in his room round the corner. I mean, when I was shouting earlier, is when I stuck my head through the mirror portal, so I thought he's fine, right? Mirror portals don't transmit sounds.
Okay.
Oh no, but it did, so he might have heard. He might have heard us.
So,
That's
Gallic,
why I'm talking so quiet right now.
Gallic, please try to start whispering.
Okay.
or stop talking. So Locke's going to walk round and obviously like pulling Key J as well, because Key J's his eyes at the moment, and continue investigating.
So you go around the corner, you see a raised stage and leather chairs pointing at the stage, and the stage kind of comes out. You would recognise this from the places you hang out. There are poles on the stage. It looks like this might be a place for stripteasers.
So sorry, we turn the corner and it opens onto a stage, and further on.
You turn the corner, look to the right, and then you see all these leather chairs that are pointed away from you towards a stage.
So it's like a corridor into a bigger room.
Yeah, but this is a room in an L shape, so it's not like a corridor.
It's a different section of the room.
Yeah, so you're just kind of coming round the room.
And where?
Sorry,
where did Galak?
Sorry, like we've this is an L-shaped room.
Yeah.
We've come and turned the corner.
Yeah.
Is it just still a room, or